Welcome back to another video, YouTube. Unfortunately, we have some more breaking news. We've had these random car break-ins in Washington.
Northeast D.C. Happening right now at 11, tough news out of Northeast D.C. A 13-year-old boy shot and killed. It happened around 4 this morning on Quincy Street off Michigan Avenue. This is what we know. A man in a nearby home told police he saw the teen tampering with cars and confronted him. During that confrontation, the man says he fired his gun, striking 13-year-old Karan Blake of Northeast. Police say the man provided CPR to the teen until first responders arrived. The boy was then taken to a hospital where he was pronounced dead. D.C. homicide detectives are working with the U.S. Attorney's Office to determine what happened and whether that homeowner will face any charges.
Hold on.
It happened around 4 this morning.
Hold on, baby. Let's go. Alright, so what I see and what you see is a teenager breaking into hard-working people's vehicles in the wee hours of the morning while you're asleep. First off, he was supposed to be asleep. He was supposed to be in his house. Now, it's been conversation going on for the past 2 weeks, and I hear people saying, hey, maybe his mama was at work and she was a single parent and she was working the late night shift. But it's still, what gives this young man the right? I don't care what crowd he was running in. What made you think it was okay? Maybe you got away with it the first time, the second time, the third time. And you got away with a few personal items, maybe some cash money. But at what time do you really start to think about the consequences for your actions? Maybe you can get killed. Maybe you can go to jail. Like, I don't know what other consequences is. You know? And again, we all got kids. I got kids. You got kids. But at what point do we really start facing reality in its own face? Why are we getting so mad at the person that defended either his property or his neighborhood? At the same time, again, vigilante activities is uncalled for and is not recommended, because even still, it wasn't like the kid was doing home invasion, running in people's homes with an armed weapon in his hand and a ski mask on some Pooh Shiesty type ish. So with that being said, I really don't see why he shot the young man. Now I do understand, alright, maybe you might have went out there, you might have been in fifth of your life, because like nowadays, you never know, these young kids got guns, but at the same time, why are you shooting them? I'm pretty sure you didn't shoot him because you wanted to end his life, but at the same time, you had some kind of fear, but at the same time, you know, once you got that gun in your hand and the safety's off, anything can go down. So I just wanted to ask you people, because I know it's been going down. This conversation has been real heavy in the DMV area, the DC, the Maryland area for the past 2 weeks now. Since I first heard about it, I heard about it the same night it happened, or probably the very next day. At what point do we take accountability as parents and say, you know what? I need someone at my home, if I am a single parent, to make sure my kid's in their bed and sleep at night, and they're roaming the streets, because anything could happen. He could have been abducted. They do got human trafficking going on. He could have been out there and been somebody's sex slave. So we gonna get mad at the homeowner? Yes, I get it. He shouldn't have shot the child. He didn't know if he was a child or just a very short adult. We don't know. But what we do know is he was out there terrorizing the neighborhood, and at some point, there is some kind of frustration with these young adults or teenagers terrorizing the neighborhood, especially if you work long and hard to provide for your family and provide a home and shelter. So you don't want these type of things to happen, but you do got to keep in mind, it is vigilantes like these individuals that will take the law into their own hands instead of just calling 911. Because if you didn't know, insurance will cover it, and if they won't cover it, I understand. You don't got $150, $200 to replace a shattered window. It's happened to me before in the Suitland area of Maryland. I came out one day, my window was busted, and my trunk was open. I had a Clinton Portis jersey from the Washington Redskins. Shit was gone. Along with other things. They didn't get my face to my radio. They didn't know it was above the riser, the head visor. You know, the one that you flip down when the sun is in your face. They didn't know I kept the face up there. But now you do. But what I'm trying to say is, how do we really deal with situations like this when we have young adults that are just roaming the streets committing crime? Now again, I do not agree with what the kid did, and I do not agree with the adult that took actions to his own hands, because at the same time he should have stayed his ass in the house and called the police, or he should have had one of them home monitoring systems like a Ring or a Google monitoring system that could capture the crime going off. Well, shit, man, if you got put it down there, everybody got a car alarm nowadays, hit that alarm. That'll spook their ass and make them run. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't go out shooting somebody's kid, I get it. But let's figure out another way to prevent these type of situations from happening, because now we got a 13-year-old that is gone yet again from gun violence, gang. So in the comment section below, I need y'all to help me figure it out. What do you really think the cause of this? And at the same time, again, I'm going to tell y'all, we can't make excuses for the parent and say, hey, they're the only parent in the house. They probably working 2 jobs, because I heard that already. That's called an excuse. And again, I'm not defending the neighborhood watch dude. He went a little bit over and beyond, which it wasn't called for. Nobody asked you to apprehend the suspect. So again, we do need to hear more into the story of what led up to the shooting. Did you try to apprehend him, putting your hands on the suspect? Did you try to take the law into your own hands? Like, we need to know the exact story. Like, be very transparent. So with that being said, I thank y'all for tapping in. I know I don't got that green screen going on right now. It's looking real choppy, but I'm keeping it 100 right now. What I need y'all to do is hit that like. I need y'all to comment, because I like to have a community discussion in the comment section, because I'm trying to figure this shit out. What's really going on, gang? And why is so much crime in our communities, not just in the D.C. area, but all over the United States? And what can we do to make it go away? Maybe we should keep a better eye on our children. And also these vigilantes, because like I'm going to tell you right now, everybody got a gun. And they ain't taking no guns on the street, and they ain't closing no gun stores no time soon, just like the liquor store. So